Now, going to see Never Stop Chasing was quite an experience. I mean, there was so many things that you could expect to see that weren't there. I mean, like, I thought there was going to be more flashes from lightning. There really wasn't. So if you're like can't handle flashing, I think you'll be fine to watch this. Another thing is that it's very emotional roller coaster for me. Because of the references to Twist X and Joel Taylor. Um, so I do want to point that out. And then I'm not going to give any other spoilers, but it is a really good documentary. I really liked it. I really suggest go watching it because it's going to be out until the 27th in theaters. So this is your chance to go watch it. If you haven't watched it already, go watch it in theaters. I really highly suggest this documentary by Reed Timmer. Um, it was very good. Very, very good. I'm happy I went. I'm happy I got to meet Joe Loria from Fox 4 in Kansas City, which thank you. Really cool meteorologist. I'll put the not it's not an interview, but I'll put in the video that my mom filmed of me and him just talking, and he gave some really good advice. I want you guys to hear it too, and I want you guys to kind of take that. If you guys are in meteorology, I would take that into references. Otherwise, yeah, let's get right into it. And there's something crazy at the end that I will mention pretty soon in the video. So let's see you there. This is before. This is like way. This is before the movie. This next clip is me talking to Joe Loria, which is a very cool guy, very nice guy, and I hope you enjoy the talk we had.
Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I always wanted to meet a really good meteorologist.
Well, I'll take that, I guess.
Really love the reports.
Oh, thank you. I love it. I was telling a couple of the kids earlier, and I grew up in a time where we didn't have the internet, we didn't have any of this stuff you guys have now, and I take myself to the library and teach myself about weather. And now you got internet, all this other stuff. It's amazing.
It's really great. I really want to pursue this.
So how old are you?
I'm 15.
Okay. So I knew in the third grade this is what I wanted to do. If you want to pursue this, if you want to pursue meteorology or something like that, you have to be good at math. You have to be good at physics. Okay? And if you are, some of the weather stuff is actually not bad. The math and the physics is what's supposed to separate you from everybody else. And it's kind of like the things that we people act. So I encourage it. I think right now we're the field of meteorology is in a weird spot with the government. TV stations are still always looking for people, but the government's getting a little weak in terms of the hirings. But by the time you're ready to come out,
That sounds good.
cool. Good luck.
Now, this is where we get into standpoints, where we are at the theater, and this is where it's starting. Now, this is the only screen I'm going to show you. This is at the start. It really doesn't reveal anything except for those words, but like I said, highly recommend it, and let's get right into it. So this is like after the whole showing. I was literally crying because it was really good. Now, yes, I cry easily, but it was a really good documentary, and it was an emotional roller coaster then and there, but at the end it was really good. So yeah. And then we're gonna move on to the Q&A and this cool part, the secret part. But I can only find one question, and that is just the fact about chaser conversions on the road when chasing. This is very important to hear, and I would like to have this be heard.
It's great, but there's so much more to weather than storm chasing. And I know that, I mean, great, right? The movie Twister, the movie Twisters, and everything that you can see now on the internet and stuff like that, very attention grabbing. But it's really a very tiny part in the world of weather. Media is a very tiny part in the world. There are a whole bunch of tiny parts that make the big thing of weather. So I think a lot of younger people are fascinated by what they see on their computer screen, on YouTube, and on this, but there's a lot more to it.
How competitive is meteorology looking in the next few years, and what advice would you give to like a teenager stepping into college?
I think we both can answer, all three of us can answer this one.
The question was what advice we can give to a teenager wanting to get into that and also getting into college. Hang on a minute, Shauna. Let's come back to you here in just a minute. Go ahead, guys. Yeah.
No, I could say this, that I had to go through the military to have a job. When I started looking at it, because the 96 Twister movie, there was such an influx. But what's good about that is, unfortunately, I thought it was going to be good, where we're going to have another influx of down, because we had a lot of retirees in the National Weather Service, because everybody kind of come in that 90s level, right? Got their degrees, and then they're getting ready to retire. But now you have the new Twisters movie, and now you have this, and just the way, I'm telling you, Max Velocity and Ryan Hall's stuff is just like opening up a new can of worms. Does not look good. What I recommend is the route I went. If you want a guaranteed job in meteorology, go to school, get your meteorology degree, join the military, because at least it's a guaranteed paycheck. That's what I did, but.
Or you can just do it as a hobby and have a normal, non-weather related 9 to 5. And, you know, sometimes you have to use your PTO strategically, or just leave on some days, like I may not have done. But there are ways to do it, regardless if you have the meteorology degree.
From a media standpoint, so it's still a very competitive field, but it's getting, in a sense, a little less competitive, because the initial pay for somebody who wants to get into the world of television, for example, if you graduate meteorologist degree, odds are you're going to have to start in a smaller town. And if you're making $20,000, that's pretty good. And that typically weeds out a lot of folks after a year or two.
No reason I joined the military, I got paid a lot more.
Yeah. And the higher cities are not paying what they used to pay either. So what you're noticing now, or what we're noticing now, is in some of the bigger markets that used to pay a ridiculous amount of money, they're now hiring from the smaller markets. The kids are like, oh my God, I'm going to make $80,000 and I'm going to live in New York City. Well, that lasts for about 2 months. But TV stations are, overall, we don't have enough candidates for the jobs that we're trying to fill, if that helps at all. I am distressed, though, that some schools are shutting down their programs. University of Nebraska is one. My alma mater, which still to this day just pains me to no end, has reduced their meteorology significantly. St. Louis University. They're getting rid of most of their tenure track professors, and they're just going to have folks like from the Weather Service teaching kids, which is fine, but it's a signal, perhaps, that universities can't make as much money in meteorology, and perhaps there's a necessary coloring of the herd coming that way too.
Now, what we're looking at is, this is the cool part, the little surprise part at the end, where no, we did not get pulled over, but the next video next to this will be explaining this. So let me go pull that up. Alright. So you got to this part where that's the special part of the video. Now the reason why I showed the cop video was because guess what? We did not. I promise we didn't get pulled over. Pretty much what happened was we got our tire blew out. Our tire blew out. We were driving down the highway. Thankfully, it wasn't a pop. It was a slow leak, and we're gonna deal with that. So there won't be as many videos out this month. I'm gonna try my best to get at least one more video out this month. I'm working on it. But just this is a mini vlog. This isn't the video I'm talking about. I have a twisted video coming up. I'm not gonna give any away details about it, but I am working on it, and it will be fun to watch. I promise. I did a challenge in Twisted, but you gotta wait to see. And also, I want to point out that we're fine. We're home, and we're doing great. We just gotta deal with that. Anyways, back to the video. Okay, well, technically not back to the video. I do want to say that this is the end of the video, so thank you guys for watching. And that Twisted video will be coming out hopefully sometime this month. Before September happens. I'll try to get done before the month ends. If it don't, it will be definitely into September. But it's a Twisted challenge video. I will say now, I used not every Dow, but I did a challenge using only Dow vehicles, the Doppler on wheels vehicles, and I want you to check that out. If it's in the time that I have this video, and you watch it a couple days after it's been released, and the Dow video is out, go watch that as well. That was a fun filming video. I used 3 Dows. I think I used Dow 2, Dow 6, and Raxable. And it was really fun. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.